Guys, so this video is gonna be about Ameythst and her morning routine. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you like this video. Thank you those who are following me or are starting to follow me. I appreciate it. Hopefully this will help someone out. Other than that, let's get into the video.
It is Monday morning and we have moved to using the eczema relief ecedrin lotion, and they didn't I was trying to find the baby one. If I find the baby one, I'll get that one. I'm afraid to really put that all over her, so I've only been putting it on spots, which is the cheeks, and it has cleared up immensely. This is the clearest her face has been. I'm gonna give her her morning bath, which you guys will see, and her cheeks with her Dove soap. She has it on her elbows, and then it was moving down to her feet, which I'm gonna see if we can get the foot out. It was starting to move down to her feet. Oh, there's little red spots. But I don't want to wake her because she's in her good sleeping mood. But this feels better because it feels like rough skin for a minute, but that is starting to feel better. But she's content, and she's not rubbing her face because the last day when I was still using the other stuff, she was flaking up really bad and rubbing her face at night. I couldn't sleep, but this is the best I've seen it. So of course I still give her face a little wipe throughout the day, but yay, something that finally works. Alright, so you guys can see, hi mama. So this is the flaking that I'm talking about, and every morning she would get this, and it would be all over her face, mostly around her chin and her cheeks, and she would scratch it at night, and these are replicants of the little scratches. So I definitely had to, because her nails grow back every day, so I had to get pajamas that cover her face, cover her fingers. And then since we moved to that new lotion that I showed you earlier by Ecedrin, I'm probably saying that wrong, but this helped a lot because this would be bright red all the time, and there's a dark line that goes this way. And mind you, when I was pregnant, I had the same marking on my face, and the same you'll see on her arms when I go to wash her. On her arm, showed up on my arms, not on my legs, which is not really on her legs, but there's a hard cover on her legs, rough cover that I know is from the eczema. There we go, right here, right between her legs, where you see it briefly for a second, and she left me. You fighting me? You're gonna change the diaper in a second. And the little red dots were moving down to her foot, and so I knew we had to switch to something different. So far it's working. If you can cut the spread down as much as possible, it's a good thing. Her belly has it everywhere, and every time I use something on her belly, it would have a bad reaction. So I haven't tried it on her belly. We're going to try it this morning and hopefully see if that does something to help it, because I really don't want to use the color because I only use that for to keep the itch down. I only used it once yesterday, but you guys will see what I mean. But let's change you. Look at you changed. Look at you changed. See how it looks all rubbery. When I first started trying different stuff, this would happen, but then her skin would feel like a snake and it wouldn't come off. So that's why I couldn't use Vaseline. But this covers it, keeps it shiny. But when you guys get a real close up, you can see the flakes, in which I cleaned her face about I want to say 3 times a day, 3 to 4. Hey, mama.
guys. So that is our normal morning routine, and her evening routine is pretty much the same, except for normally she's laying down on a towel while I'm giving her a wipe down. But I wanted you guys to see it. And so I let that sit in her hair, the oil, and I'm gonna go through and comb it out, and it'll take out all the flakes. My friend had advised, hold on, to use Earth Mama, which I love Earth Mama products, but every child is different, and so it didn't work well. Like, I use it on her skin throughout the day. Like, I'll use this on her skin. If she starts to dry, that it does help a lot, and I'll use this throughout the day on her skin. I'm gonna try to stick to only using this once in the morning and once in the evening, because I don't think I should just be sticking it on her skin throughout the day, because it's pretty strong, in my opinion. I did buy this yesterday for cool itch, because I know the itching will bother it. And I saw that someone had used these two together. Are you about to throw up? Are you eating the throw up? Mama. Give me that. No, she's hungry. Okay. But it's an anti-itch gel. I used it once yesterday, and she didn't itch throughout the rest of the day. You did throw up a little bit. I knew I wasn't crazy. She throws up and then she tries to eat it. And she's hungry now, so she's going to keep trying to eat. Yeah, I'm a smart baby. I know what the boob is. But, so I only use this once. But I'll keep it around for me because I break out in hives. But everywhere that she literally had her eczema is where I had on the last 2 months of our pregnancy. Like, my cheeks were darker there. At one point when I was doing my makeup, it's still a little bit dark on the side, and I didn't have that before. And when she was born, about 2 months in, is when she started showing all the signs of the eczema all over her face. And then well, before then, 1 month. And then on my last month of my pregnancy, I started getting the eczema on my arms. And like I said, I have hives, so I break out in heat hives from my own body heat. So I try to stay cool at all times. But yeah, you ready? You ready to go pick out our outfit for today? You ready to go pick our outfit for today? All right, let's go get your outfit. But I wasn't. But I just finished combing her hair, getting all the flakes out, and it just kind of rolled out of the comb out of her hair. She's frustrated because mommy does not give her her milk that is owed to her. And she's upset. She has on her koala butt outfit today, but I just want to let you know that you're not the only mom that is struggling with this, and it's hard because you're watching your baby and you're like, I want my baby's skin to be perfect and clear, I want them to smell good, and sometimes that just can't happen because you have to take care of your skin first. I'm gonna be right back. Directing the camera out of that. But you get that feeling that you're failing your child, and you're not. Eczema is different for everybody. I didn't have it where it showed as a child. My skin would get itchy and burny when I walked, and it started sprouting I think when I was about 7 or 8, and it didn't show up in my skin. Like, there was no markings. It was all inside of my skin. So no, my mom didn't know what to do about it, and I would scratch myself raw on my legs, and then it went away, and it came back when I hit 30 or 29, and it showed up in my elbows, like in where it bends at, but not, once again, you couldn't see it, and it would burn, and there would be welts, and I would break out in hives, and that's what I still do. I break out in hives, and then I'll swell up, and the only thing to calm it down is something cool, or like a bottle of water against it, or for me to drink lots of water, or for ice pack. And certain stuff didn't work on my skin and just made it worse, and so I knew that it would be a trial and error of finding out what helps her and what hinders her skin. So the eczema therapy, the oatmeal bath, I've only tried it somewhat once. I'm gonna try it again tonight or tomorrow night. This worked a little bit, but it would leave her skin feeling like a lizard's, and so I tried the coconut oil, and this helps, but of course it only moisturizes the skin a little bit. It's not exactly stopping the spread, and what eczema does, if you do not catch it early on, it will spread throughout the whole body, and it went down to her chest, and now it's making its way to her feet. And when I first was at the hospital, and I remember if you guys watched my videos in the past, I knew something was off. Even though they said it's just baby acne, I told them I think it's more than that. And when I went back for her second checkup, the doctor was like, yeah, that's eczema. And in my head, I'm like, if you had only just allowed me to do, I should have found my instincts, because then I would have been able to stop it from getting to her chest as bad as it's going down to her stomach, and trying to avoid it getting anywhere else. It's not on her back yet. So I was watching videos of different things to try. Nutella is good for cleansing their face of the flecks that come up, but I couldn't use it on the rest of her body. And the cleaning Nutella for her body, she reacted bad to it, so I couldn't use that either, because there's two versions. There's the one you can do the head and toe wash pretty much, and that didn't work well with her at all. I had the original shea butter with no smell. That just clogged up her pores, and she's like her dad. Her skin is kind of oily, and if you clog it up, it just makes things worse. So I couldn't use the shea butter on her. We used this for the first time yesterday. I saw immediate changes in her skin, especially her cheeks. It doesn't clog her pores. I have to trim her nails down again, because baby girl is just constantly always trying to scratch herself, because she's always waving her hands around, and she has the nails of a lion. But yeah, that and I was using wipes, like water wipes, to wipe her face. Can't really do that either. I have to literally take like a washcloth and water and wipe her face down whenever it gets a little too bad, and then apply this, or apply an oil, a light oil that like this to her face throughout the day. So like I have to carry it. Like she's gonna have to have like a little bottle of some type of oil to put on her skin. One side is of course worse than the other side. The side where all the little red flakes from her scratching is the worst side, because that all has to re-heal itself now. So yeah, it's been a roller coaster ride with her eczema, and at the same time getting the cradle cap. The cradle cap was ridiculous, and it still is ridiculous, but I have to remember that you can't pluck at it. You definitely don't want to pluck at it, and I'm not plucking at it right now. I'm just kind of rubbing the oil in her hair, but you just kind of want to oil it once a day. Make sure you're washing it once a day, just to keep it down until hopefully she grows out of it. I can only hope that she's going to grow out of this. And I have to clean her ears every day as well, because the eczema will wander into your children's ears, around their ears. So she hates getting her ear cleaned, and right now I'm tackling the other ear because she was throwing a fit when I was trying to clean it earlier. So I just wipe down with a washcloth and get any flecks off of it. But she hates getting her ears cleaned, and she'll get like little wax build up in there. Not a lot, but it's something I just keep an eye on, because her dad is really bad wax build up. So normally, folks, just remember, what you sometimes struggle with as a child is what, or as an adult, does kind of becomes a problem for your children. And these aren't problems, it's just natural things that you're born with in this case. But yeah, just earwax. I just gotta make sure it's clean. Okay, let me put on the dirty clothes. Boop. All right, so I'm gonna let her finish eating, which I think she does finish. And the eczema is on her face, and I'm going to just real quickly go through her eyebrows. Her eyebrows gets it too, like the same thing she gets up in her hair, she gets on her eyebrows. So I give that like a good little scrubbing, and then I'm gonna go over her face with just the oil, just a little dab on her face. I don't want to put the coconut oil on her face, but yeah, and that is our routine. Hope this helps somebody. Just trial and error, see what works with the baby, see what doesn't work for your baby, immediately remove out anything that doesn't work. I'm hoping she isn't allergic to milk, because if that's the case, then I have to switch her to soy, and she's gonna be angry, because she saw how she knew exactly where the boob was, where it's supposed to be, and knew like, hey, it's right there, and you're supposed to be feeding me right now. Yeah. If you like the video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, ring the bell so that you know when my new videos come up. Thank you for those who have been slowly starting to follow me. I appreciate it. Feel free to leave comments in the bottom if you have any ideas, or if you see anything that might help my baby. Please let me know. I'll be happy to hear from you. Other than that, welcome, and make sure you guys take care of yourself. Wash your hands, wear those face masks. Hopefully we'll get through this sooner than later. Love you guys. Mwah.